Hello, I'm back. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what happened. I was on my computer and I had to switch to another room and I don't know. I hope they come back. I was about to end, but the conversation was going so good. Hey, Six Ball, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Six Ball? I think I done lost my guest, but I'm gonna stick around till I see them come back. Can you hear me, Six Ball? Look on this device right here. Yeah, I'm back. Let me see, can I hear you? What had happened was I had to end up switching to another device because the other one went dead, and I got to learn how to be able to connect. See, I'm still, it's a lot of this stuff I don't know. So that's the link right there. You can try to come back up. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'm gonna let you come on up if you want to come on back up. Hit that link right there. See if that's the right link. There was a good conversation we was having. I didn't want it to end that way, so can you say something right quick?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we good to go. I
Oh,
want you to just entertain, talk till I come from the restroom. I'll
oh,
be right back.
yeah. Hi, everybody. Genesis One here. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm standing in my kitchen because my phone is up. Oh, there's background noise. I can hear her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just standing in my kitchen charging my. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, being a content creator is not easy. Oh, I
I'll be right back. Come in.
yeah, but maybe you need to mute your mic. I think you need to mute your mic.
Huh?
I think you need to mute your mic.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Oh, are you back or are you finished? Are you back? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, Genesis One here, everybody. Hi, how are you? I'm new to this neck of the woods, so I hope you're all doing well. Um, just let me know if you can hear me. Um, yeah, just let me know if you can hear me because excuse me, I don't want to yell because sometimes when I'm on here, I feel like I'm yelling and I don't want to yell. So oh hey, yeah, and I try hi. I try not to read the chat when I'm up here because it's sometimes I find it distracting, but I'm reading it now because the host and the channel owner it has just stepped away for a moment. So I can see me and hear me clearly. Okay, great. Oh, nice one, nice one, nice one. Yeah. So yeah, this is just part two of the mental health aspect of the stream. We had to end the stream abruptly because there was some technical issues. But everything seems to be worked out now. And the host and channel owner should be back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Genesis One here. I'm new to the YouTube landscape. I just started my journey going on 2 months now, and I'm just here, introducing myself to different sectors of the YouTube landscape. Oh, and our host is back. Hello.
Oh boy, there's a lot going on today.
Listen, streaming ain't easy. Streaming ain't easy.
Oh, this 3 yard. It's a lot. It's a lot that I am new at.
Nice, 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 nice.
Where'd she go?
Ooh,
Where did
uh-oh,
she go?
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully she'll
Where
get back
did
to the
she
chat
go?
again. You know what? This will be one for the archives. This will definitely be one for the
Where is
archives.
she?
So,
There she
I'm
is.
here. My
Yeah.
husband ran me out the first room. That what throw me off. He ran me out the other room. So like you, he had just got up from work, and I know he didn't want to hear my mouth because he said I be so loud. So and everything just went haywire from there. But we back. I think we good to go now.
That
yeah.
is so.
So
That is
y'all can
so.
reintroduce yourself. Did you introduce yourself again, Jensen? Thank you for being a co-host today.
She is co-hosting. She's doing a good job too.
We got Jensen one up here, which I just met today, of course, everybody. And of
Yeah.
course, we got my sister Janine, because I supposed to be in. Well, I told you I was going to end on a few minutes, but the conversation was going so good. And one thing about over here, we got something good going on. We trying to help each other. We're going to keep it going.
Like the
And Janine, you know me and you be talking for hours.
like the Black Baptist Church don't know when to end. Keep it going.
But get back to you, Janine. Finish telling us because I did was hearing like your father passed, and so from what I'm hearing, are you feeling guilty because
I'm
you had to put him in a nursing home? Is that what you're saying, or?
Yeah, that was really my sister and I both. I didn't know that she felt that way, but
Mhm.
we had like a really heart to heart yesterday, and she said that she was kind of feeling that she had let my what is that? I hear the chirp now. She
Hey, Jerry.
Somewhere.
Go ahead, Janine.
she said she felt like she had failed my father because we both were feeling like we had failed our father by
Mhm.
not letting him die at home because he was in the VA and he was typing die home, die home. My father couldn't speak or walk at that point.
Oh wow.
He had lost a lot of weight. He was real extremely thin. My dad was like 6 foot and he was kind of a big man, but by the end he was extremely thin. And
Wow.
and when he was at home, he was home for maybe a day or so, and
Mhm.
been in 5 different hospitals. And
Wow.
at home, and he almost passed out, and we had called 911 several times, and we just could not. We trying our best, and my husband was lifting him in and out of bed. It was rough.
Mm, I know. I'm going through it. I don't live with my mom, but I
Mm.
know what you're saying. I know.
Right, and then these relatives who don't even who because we're from Missouri, we are not from Texas.
Hmm.
Recall, so when he died, my cousin said, two of my cousins said, I can't believe you put your dad in nursing home. That's probably why he went so quick. But my
What?
yeah, my dad
Oh
had
my
been
God.
sick for a year, but he wasn't telling anybody. We knew he was sick, but he was not allowing anybody to go to his doctor's appointments. He
Hmm.
allowed my mom to go when he couldn't drive anymore and he was in a lot of pain. And so my mom went and then we found out what was going on. But
Yeah.
he was a very proud man and he thought he could handle everything on his own. He was trying to do everything by himself. He wasn't taking the medicine. He wasn't, he was just like, I don't need this. I can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the end, people
I
like, man,
know this still fresh on you, Janine. I know
mhm.
this still fresh, so you don't have to now if it because I know this just been a few months now. You don't have to if it
No,
nah.
I'm doing better now because
Okay.
I had a conversation with my sister, and then I had
Okay.
a conversation with my husband yesterday because he said he felt like he let my dad down because he said he didn't know that what happened. She's gone again. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
I was just messing with some buttons, trying to.
Girl,
I
quit
didn't know
messing
you
with
had
the
left me some
button.
messages. You left
Quit
me some messages in the private chat, and I was trying to read them. But go ahead, we
messing,
good now.
quit messing with them buttons.
Okay, yeah,
But
but
but I
but I don't
told
want you to, cause I know this still fresh on you.
him,
It's
but
only been what a couple of months.
3 months.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
I told my sister and I told my husband we need to quit torturing ourselves. I said we have to figure out a way to move forward. We're not going to forget about him, but we have to figure
Yeah.
out a way to move forward and just stop torturing ourselves because we're all torturing ourselves. If we
Hmm.
did this, we could have did this. Well, it's over. His
Yeah. 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 I know what
father,
you're saying.
he's gone. He's not
Mhm.
coming back. All we can do is just remember the good times that we had with him and try to remember that and quit
Mhm.
being because my husband, he's torturing himself because I didn't, your dad was texting me and I told him to stop texting
Wow.
working. My husband works from home as an engineer and he
Mhm.
had deadlines. And he said, I told your dad to quit texting me. He said, I probably should have went to the hospital to see him more. I said, none
Yeah.
of us knew.
Yeah.
And my
So
dad
I,
went, he got the diagnosis in January and then March the 1st, he was gone. Like bam, like
wow.
that quick.
Mm.
So I
Sorry
said,
to hear about that.
stop. I said, we gotta stop torturing ourselves because we are torturing ourselves mentally. And then there's
Yeah.
other people who weren't even here, who didn't come, who
Yeah.
didn't get there to help us. We gotta just shut them down.
That's right.
Making comments, but you weren't here. Nobody was
That's
here.
right.
Nobody was here. Even at the funeral, people saying smart alecky stuff at the funeral.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
The funeral. I mean, we didn't do the service or the what do you call when you look at the person. We didn't want to do all that because we
Mhm. Yeah.
had been through enough. So
Mhm.
we had a military funeral, which is real different from regular funerals. It's protocol. There's stuff
Yeah.
that
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
or oh, so you didn't do this and this. Oh, so you having a white funeral. You having a white person funeral.
What? Oh my God.
You're not having a service. My father didn't want a service. You're not letting
Mhm.
look at him with some money, but y'all can't afford it. Y'all being like white people. Y'all having a white person funeral. This is white.
Wow.
So
That
you want
just
to comment Genesis?
awful.
I know she got a lot.
Genesis, what you was trying to say something before all that whatever went on. So let's hear your input and what we want to do today is try to help uplift my sister Janine, let her know that, you know, we can't say we know how she feels, but I can hear your pain. I can hear what you're saying, and the outside people just need to shut up. That's what
Pretty
I
much.
say. They don't have nothing to do with what went on with your dad. They
Mhm,
wasn't there. They didn't help see about it. And I had to tell people that about my mom.
mhm.
So tell me let us know your opinion about what she's going through, Genesis.
Thank you. I think that it was very important and very there's a lot of feedback on you. Can you mute your mic?
Me?
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of feedback on your end. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. I think that it was very important that you and your sister had that talk. Can you hear me? Because I don't think I'm
Mhm.
yeah. I think it was very important that you and your balloons. You see those balloons?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. Yeah, I think it was important that you and your sister had that talk because, as you said, you guys were both suffering in silence and both, feeling guilty. And at the end of the day, whenever a parent dies, you're going to feel guilty, whether they had them in a nursing home, whether they had them at home, whether your father died comfortable in a hospital, whether he died. There's always going to be guilt because in our minds we're thinking, okay, maybe I could have said this, maybe I could have done that, maybe I should have. There's you're going to play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game with yourself until the end of time. Now it's going to subside as time goes on and you move forward. But I think, if I may, honor the legacy of your father, because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want you to be, feeling guilty and burying yourself in that guilt along with the grief and the pain and the anguish.
Mhm.
you know, but honor your father, honor his legacy in the things that he liked to do. Honor him with the memories that the pleasant memories that he had. And also too, no disrespect, but your father has to take some responsibility for his actions as well. Because again, like you said, he didn't listen. He wouldn't take his medicine. He thought he could do it on his own.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, there is a, you know, a percentage of responsibility. Now, clearly I'm not blaming him for his own death. That's not what I'm
Mhm.
saying. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic when we're dealing with these things. And sometimes when we have elderly parents and they're stuck in their ways, and it's, you know, their way or the highway, then what are the alternatives? Are the children left with? But for
Mhm.
those family members who are saying those derogatory things towards you, did they contribute financially to your father's well-being?
Mm-mm.
No, he did not. And this whole thing of the black versus white thing, uh, that is such an undercutting thing to say. Because
Mhm.
at this point in time, it has nothing to do with black, it has nothing to do with white. It's a human thing. It is
Mhm.
a human thing. And the service that your father had, that's what your father wanted, correct?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's the only thing that you should be worrying about. Not even worrying about, but that's the only thing that you should be um, honoring, because it was your father's wishes on his last breath, on his
Mhm.
dying day. That's what he wanted. And everybody's going to have everything. People are always going to have something to say, regardless of whether you had him at home, regardless of whether you were a millionaire, regardless of whether you and your sister and your husband were working 4 jobs. Nothing is going to be, you can't please anybody with anything. But trust and believe within yourself that you did the best that you could, because I'm pretty sure your father wouldn't want you and your sister and you know, the family be homeless, trying to carry a financial burden that you could not do.
Mhm.
So just give yourself a little grace, breathe, and honor the legacy of your father, and trust in the higher power of whoever you believe in, that you did the best that you could with what you had. And
Mhm.
that, and nobody else's opinion matters. Nobody.
Right. Right. Well, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy since 2020 when COVID started. And
Mhm.
I was getting ready to quit, but then all this happened.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't quit therapy now because just trying to get this back together. And
Yeah.
um just trying to be motivated to do things because a lot of times I don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
that, I've always been a happy person. She knows, Miss GA knows I'm a happy
Yes.
person.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. And so just trying to stay motivated because some days I don't even like get out of bed, but I make myself get out of bed. I make myself
Mhm.
dress, and start my day. And I'm back and forth between where I live, which is about an hour and a half away, to where my mom lives. So,
Mhm.
like I say, my sister and I are playing tag because now my sister, my mom's going up to my sister's. So we're attempting to
Okay.
sell the house, and hopefully we'll be able to sell it by September because we're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She's 3 hours, I'm an hour and a half. So we're trying
Wow.
yeah, so we're trying to figure out, what my mother's wishes are, because she says she wants to get her own place near my
Mhm.
sister in Dallas. So my sister's
Okay.
around to see some apartments this week, and I'm headed back. I'm headed back home because I haven't really been in my house for not even a month. Since my dad's been sick since January. I have not stayed in my house a full month, maybe a week here and there. And I have not really seen my husband too often either because he's back home, but he's going to Dallas to see his mother. His family's from Dallas. And so we're all like this. We're all doing this and
Yeah.
praying that we can sell this house, get my mother out of here at least by September because it can be very overwhelming to say the
Mhm.
least to
Mhm.
to have to keep trying to figure out, where we're going to be each month, each week, because I never know because it changes week to week where I'm going to be. And so that's a difficult thing trying to figure out
Yeah.
what it's gonna be because I never know. I have clothes at home. I have clothes at my mom's house, and then I have clothes.
Wow.
I have 3 locations where my clothes are.
Can I ask a
Hmm.
question? Can I ask a
Go ahead.
question?
Mhm.
Why do you not know where you're going to be each week? Is there a specific reason for it?
Because I don't know for sure. Cause my sister owns her own business.
Mhm.
So sometimes she says she can come, but then something happens with her business and she can't.
So
So
is it, is there a situation, where, and just a suggestion, um, can your mom either stay with you or can your mom either stay with your sister and then just have the house on the market and no one live there? Because it just seems that there's a lot of back and forth
there
and
is. This
happening.
well,
It's
the
happening.
house needs to be packed up
Okay.
Hmm.
because there's too much. We got to get this. We're gonna try next weekend to start the process of packing after we figure out where she wants to live.
Right, I understand that.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is, right,
Mhm,
to lessen some of the stress and to lessen some of the traveling, I know the house needs to be packed up. I know there are things that need to be done. I know your mother needs to know where she's going to live. But in the interim,
mhm,
can she either stay with you or can she either stay with your sister? And
mhm,
then you all congregate at the house and get everything packed up, get it done.
mhm,
Yeah.
And once that is finished,
mhm,
then she can decide whether she's going to have a bachelor apartment, she's going to live in a seniors building, she's going to live in a condo,
mhm.
whatnot. But maybe live with either you or your sister, so that way
She
it
doesn't.
lessens.
She
So
doesn't
I know
want.
that's a lot of stress. I know that's a lot of stress.
She
Well,
doesn't. She does not want to. That's the thing. Because we've asked her to
Mhm.
live with one of us,
Oh, okay.
but then also uh we're dealing with the VA, the Veterans Affairs,
Hmm.
and that's something when you dealing with the federal government. It's like hurry up and wait because we finished all the paperwork because there was a lot of paperwork to do upon my father's death because he is supposed to be getting funds because from Agent Orange because that's what killed him, Agent Orange.
Okay.
right.
So
Okay.
we filed all that paperwork, but um, so now we're waiting to hear back from these government entities, from the
Oh, okay.
other we they
That's a
like
process, I know.
when you're
Right.
dealing with the military,
Mhm.
you know, that's another thing. We can't change her address at this time.
Oh,
Just
okay. I know what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not
Mhm,
talking about changing her address. I'm not talking about that, right?
mhm,
What I'm trying to suggest is maybe lessening some of the burden of the back and forth.
mhm.
Now, you mentioned that she doesn't want to
Right, she
leave
doesn't
the
want
home.
to.
Right. Okay. Is there any way that you can stay with her until, all the situation with the federal government, the house getting packed up, it's being sold
Mhm,
and whatnot? I mean, I don't know if you work, if you're a stay-at-home mom or whatnot. I don't know. So is
mhm.
there a way that maybe you can do that, or is your sister's business a home-based business where
No,
she
my
can?
sister has a brick and mortar.
Okay. Okay.
And so I'm free because I quit working to tell the truth when
Okay.
because
Hmm.
I was getting ready to go back to work. I'm a reporter. I was getting ready to go back to work as a reporter, but then all this stuff happened. And tell you the
Right.
truth,
Yeah.
I really don't
Okay.
want to stay in this house because
Right.
it's just because I'm still expecting my dad to come home.
Right.
Wow.
Fine, see, because I know your mind plays tricks on you. It's like I
Mhm.
know he's gone, but
Yeah.
then it's like I'm looking for him to walk in the door. Because
Right.
I'm getting ready to call him. Oh, Dad, can you pick up this so and so from the store? But I know that he can't. So it's messing with my mind. And but my mom, she's like, I feel comfortable here. She said
Oh,
she's
okay.
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 comfortable here.
Another suggestion.
I do not.
Okay. Another suggestion then. Why not, if possible, your mom stays with you during the week, right?
Mhm.
And then on the weekends she goes back to the house. Is that feasible? Is that
I can
possible?
ask her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but the thing is, right? And I know that this is fresh and new. I understand that, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to make the hard decisions in the hardest of times for the betterment of
Mhm.
all. Because you're stressed, your husband's stressed, your mom's stressed, your sister's stressed,
Yeah.
and there's just an avalanche of stressful emotions coming down on everybody. So I
Mhm.
think
Yep.
maybe having open and honest, uncomfortable conversations with everybody involved, and then maybe coming up with some sort of a solution where it doesn't solve the problem, but
Mhm.
it alleviates a bit of the stress. Because
Right.
there's always going to be somebody doesn't want to do this, somebody doesn't want to do that, somebody's not comfortable with this, somebody's not comfortable with that. Because you don't want to be in a situation where everybody breaks down emotionally and then it becomes a physical thing.
Yeah.
To claw
Mhm.
your way back from that is going to be
Mhm.
worse than mourning your father's death. If I
Mhm.
make it bold.
Right, right. I understand that. Like I've I have said, like she'll come stay with me for like a week,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but she says, I don't like to be away from home for more than 3 days. And it's like, well, why not? What do you have to do at the house? There's nothing to do at the
She
house.
just don't want to leave her house, do she? She
No,
just don't want to leave.
Well,
because she
maybe
the
Wow.
maybe it's just baby steps. Maybe start with 3 days a week, and then maybe
Yeah.
it'll go up to 4 days a week, and then another 3 months later it'll be 6 days a week, and then maybe it'll be a month or what have you. But start somewhere because
Yeah.
again, stress is gonna kill you. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, but
Mhm.
And
it's
she,
gonna it's gonna do a number on you. It's really gonna do a
Mhm.
number.
like
You're
like
right.
Janine said, I mean, oh, you need to probably y'all connected? Are y'all connected yet?
I subscribed to her channel. I just
Okay.
subscribed.
Okay. She always doing something to keep herself up, lifted up. I call her the Tyler Perry, the Lady Tyler Perry, because she be in character over there on her channel. That's probably her way of like keeping her spirits up.
It does
She's a
help.
very she do stuff like she be in the theater. I
Mhm.
mean, I have seen some of her videos where she be in characters. I mean, she be in different characters, wig and all. And I know that's probably your way of kind of keep your mind and keep yourself going, right, Janine?
It does, Miss GA. It really does. I mean, it's my outlet. It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, it's but I don't want to keep talking about myself. This is your show. This is supposed to
Oh,
be about
girl,
you.
this what we talk about over here. How many times you done been over here? You done been in your bed talking to me. You had COVID. I mean, me and you, we just about know each other. You know about my family because I'm dealing with some of the same thing with my mom. Like yesterday, something happened with my mom, and I'm like, it's five of us, and they said they're gonna do their part, but
Mhm.
somebody's still slipping through the cracks, not doing what they supposed to do, but it falls on me.
Mhm.
And like my dad is fighting two types of cancer. You already knew that, right?
What about that?
And
How is he
he's
doing?
doing much better. I saw him this weekend, but he's still fighting the cancer. But it seemed like I'm the one got to make the decision for my parents. But they can tell us what they like. Your mom, I ain't going to stand with them. I'm staying at my house. So there's some things I'm dealing with too. So
I think we have a lot in common right now.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
but like I was telling a friend of mine the other day, when
Mm,
you reach, I would say 50, that is when you see your life dramatically change because most of us have lost at least one parent and some of us have
mm,
lost two. My friend is 42, lost both of her
mm.
parents. She's not even 50, 42.
Wow.
And I see life changing events with all of my friends. I mean, every last one.
Yeah, yeah.
And so and that has to do with growing older because eventually you become the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell my daddy said the weekend. Oh, that's my mama right there. Calling me, calling me his mama. I said, no, I'm not, Dad. I said, I just want to make sure everything okay with you. But my dad, I tell you, I can talk stories about him, but they don't want you to tell them they can't do anything. They don't want you to tell them that they can't stay at a certain place or you should come here and stuff. They don't want to hear that because they still feel like they the parent. So what I know what you're saying, Genesee, about you're suggesting different things for Janine, but still her mom is they're in that way. So how do we deal when we got parents or people side in their ways? How do we deal with it? How do we just go along with them, knowing that um this is not for you, but what do you? I know how you feel about what you had said to Janine. So, how do you really think that people should handle that, though, Genesis?
Genesis.
How do you think? How do you think people should handle that?
I think that sometimes you have to do tough love. I think that as we get older and our parents get older, the roles are changed. It's like they're the children and we're the parents
Hmm.
in some aspect. And sometimes you just have to put your foot down. And sometimes you have to give tough love. Now you
Yeah,
can, you can gently nudge them, but sometimes you got to push them along.
yeah,
And eventually they will realize that it is for the betterment of them. And they're not naive. They know that they can't do that stuff. They know that they can't do it.
yep,
But they're just trying to convince themselves that they can to justify their own existence because they're facing their own mortality as well.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
79, 80, what, you're not thinking about death? Of course you are. You might not be thinking about it on a daily basis.
hmm
Definitely there. And I think that they play these games in their head, for lack of a better phrase, to make them, make themselves feel better, number one, number two, to give them some sense of viability, even though they know that,
yeah,
there's certain things that they can't do. But for me, I just think sometimes tough love is the best love because you're trying to save them from their own destruction,
Mm-hmm.
and
that's true.
we all love and want our parents to be okay, but sometimes you have to have it has to be tough love. They're gonna thank you for it eventually. I mean, they'll go kicking and
Yeah,
screaming for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, you're trying to save them, and they'll
Mm-hmm.
realize
that's true.
that,
Cause that's
so.
what happened with me the last part of last year. I felt like I was gonna have a nervous breakdown
Mhm.
because my dad fighting through cancer and I had to, we had to travel 4 hours to be with him because he couldn't come where we at, so we had to go where he was. See what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it was tiresome, but I wanted to be, even though I deal with my own health issues, but I felt like if I couldn't be there, that I'll be missing something.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through so much the last part. You heard me over here, Janine, right? I
I
went through
remember.
so much about my dad that I stopped neglect. I was just neglected myself. And
Mm-hmm.
then someone told me, and her name Unique Speaks. I don't know who. Do y'all know her?
Oh, I don't know her. Mm-mm.
She's like I would say she's kind of like a preacher. Like she came on my panel one day and she told me, God got your dad. He got your dad. But if you're sick,
Mm-hmm.
how will you be able to
Take care of
help
somebody
take
else.
care of him or anybody?
Yep.
And that stuck with me. It stuck with me. And I started saying, Lord, I want my dad to come home. I want him to be where we can be able to be like Janine. We
Mm-hmm.
just got a lot in common because I'm traveling. I was
Mm-hmm.
traveling and it financially it was hurting me. And it got to the point where I was like, my aunts, they would take turn and his sisters, because like I said, I have doctors down here that I have to go to and things like that. And but it felt like if I wasn't there, I was just like a part of me. I just wanted to be there with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
But he got through that part of going through that, but he still fighting cancer, but he's able to travel. So I prayed and I asked God for that. So now he can travel. So I did see in the weekend, and he still, like I said, the way he is, he don't want to come home to stay. He want to stay where he at, but I want him to be in Georgia, but he don't want to be in Georgia. So
Mhm.
that's where we at with that.
Yeah, it's it's complicated. You know, it's
Yeah.
complicated, and I think we as women, we take so much on.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We feel
Yep.
we have to save everybody, and we're the
Yeah.
last to take care of ourselves. But
Mm-hmm.
listen, we have to change that narrative, because if you're the root of the tree and the root starts to rot, the tree's
Mm-hmm.
going to fall apart. They're going to have to cut that tree down.
Right.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So ladies, I implore you, and everybody, look after yourself. Take
Mm-hmm.
care of
Yeah.
yourself. There's nothing wrong with self-care. It's not being selfish, it's self-care. Look after yourself.
Mhm. And thank you, Genesis. Like
And
you up here canceling both of us right now and now, ain't you?
she canceled
But
both.
cause we're both going through. My parents are with me, but I got to make sure their
Mm-hmm.
well-being and self-care is,
Mm-hmm.
good. Then I got to also make sure what I'm dealing with, I got to take care of me. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
process. And it does bother you mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I oof.
But I just
So I'm gonna ask you a question, Genesee. Your parents, you still have your parents?
no, my both of my parents are dead, so I'm an only
Oh,
child.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'm an
You
only
have
child.
brothers, sisters?
No, I'm an only child.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, my twin brother passed away. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry to
sorry
hear
to
that.
hear about that.
yeah. So that's why
Um,
if it comes across as me being a little tough, I had to learn it. I definitely had to learn it. So, but
yeah.
everybody has a story. So
Mhm.
Yes, I know. We all does. But I have these panels, I have these topics because we try to help one another. I know my sister Janine, I know she been going through it, I know she has, and she know I have too. And sometimes we reach out to each other, and if I see her live, I go over there, and we chill, and she come over here, and then we have these talks. What we have now. That's why she know so much about me, and I know so much about her because
Mhm.
we have had these conversations. She been with COVID twice, right?
No,
You
wow.
I've
had
had
COVID
COVID
twice. Once,
once.
once, once.
Had
Okay, I know you. Okay,
had it 3 times.
three
Well,
times.
girl, yes.
Ooh, 40.
I keep
Yeah.
telling you. I keep telling them that because just because Biden said it's over with, don't mean that it is.
No, it's not. And I know that took some out you because that was coming up to the holidays, wasn't it?
He had COVID over the Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Yep. For the third time. Because he went to the doctor's office and didn't wear a mask. I keep telling him, wear your I wear mine still. When I go
Yeah,
into public places, when I go inside,
Hmm.
my mask is on.
yeah. I still
I
wear
have
mine
mine
too.
too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I still wear mine too. But anyway, ladies, listen, it's coming on 7 o'clock.
Okay, that's
I
right. You're
know it. And I have enjoyed you, and you always welcome. So, what do you got going on your channel so we can make sure we have bells off, we can catch you on some of
Um,
your shows?
oh, that's so sweet. That's really sweet. Yeah, like I said, I'm always, weary about, plugging my own stuff. So I always, whenever anybody asks, I always say, listen, you find me where you find me. So either
Oh,
listening
okay,
to
then.
podcasts or strolling along the YouTube. Listen, I'm always live. I don't have a set time when I go live. I go live whenever
Okay.
it suits me. So, you
All
know,
Mhm.
right. Well, we
don't,
sure enjoyed you
yeah,
today.
yeah,
You're
We
don't
gonna have
enjoyed you
scroll.
so
Yeah,
much.
so
you're gonna have to
scroll.
come on my channel.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm gonna
When
send
you got what you got coming up? You got something coming up?
who me?
Yeah.
I got a premiere tomorrow night at 7. Just me planting, doing some more planting. That's it.
Okay.
I got 2 little shorts, but that's it. But
Okay.
definitely would like Genesis to come on my show, do a live interview with her. So connect to my channel so you can see some of the interviews that I've done.
Oh, okay. Are you a mod here? Can you put your channel in the chat so I can link it or?
Okay.
I'm gonna make you a mod, Genesis. Then she can tap on your name.
Hold on. Honey, thank you so much. But I said to I have 20 mod sticks, 20. And I said to myself, if anyone else offers to be a mod, I'm going to have to respectfully decline because I have 20 wrenches, 20. And I'm trying to start my YouTube journey, and I'm also trying not to neglect the 20 channels that I mod on. So
Wow.
respectfully, if I am going to be a mod, it can only be in name only, and I'm not even comfortable with that because I take my modding very, very seriously. So
I understand, because I mod for several channels, and we mod, but we also have our channels also, and we have to respect that. And that's what I always tell my moderators. Do what you got. Take care of your home first. That's why I always tell them, take care of your home first. Yes, Janine is a moderator over here.
Know that.
Hey, Joe Delight, how you doing? Good to see you. Miss Key, like my assistant, y'all. Miss Key, can you get Janine? Terry.
I just put my link up so she can click on that.
Okay. You see it?
I
Okay.
Yeah. Is it in the chat or is it in the private chat?
I guess
What
it's
did
in
you?
the private chat.
Yeah, you put it in the private chat. Can you type it in the chat? Or can you just go in the chat and she'll see your name? Well, she's not a moderator, so
I'm gonna go over there for a second.
Janine, you type not Janine, but Genesis, you type troopers and your link will drop. Just type troopers and your link will drop in the chat.
I already went to her channel. I already subscribed.
Okay. I'm telling Genesis to type troopers in the chat.
Please.
TROOPERS. But Janine, it's so good to see you, girl. I know it's been hard. I know it's been hard. I'm supposed to let you interview me a long, long time ago, down.
I gotta interview you. I gotta interview her. Listen,
I gotta get back to interviews too. It's just been, I lost the demonetization and all that crazy stuff. I mean, YouTube I don't know.
You come over to my channel anytime you want. I'm not monetized, but whatever. I'll get when I get it.
Yeah, that's why I said if it's for you, it'll be for you. Are you back? Did you put your
Yeah, sorry about that. I hit the wrong link, but Janine, I went over to your channel, so I
okay.
Premiere.
So you can check all my interviews on that live. You click on live and you see all the interviews I've done.
She do it all over there. You'll see her doing her entertainment. Yeah. She getting she getting character.
I wanted to say to you that there are two channels that I think every content creator should subscribe to. It's called YouTube Viewer and YouTube content creators. Those are two definite channels that I think every YouTuber should subscribe to. And it tells you all about YouTube. It tells you what rules are coming up, what they're doing, implementing, all things. So yeah. So YouTube creators, YouTube viewers, definitely those two channels.
All right, then. Thank you for that. Thank you. And you're always welcome over here. And we're going to make sure we tune into wherever you be. Because you said in other words, you pop up with a live. I saw you did a live 6 hours ago. You did a live 6 hours ago. Well, probably 7-8 hours now because you've been over here about an hour, I believe.
But she's in Toronto, so she's an hour ahead of me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They're ahead.
Yeah, it's 7:05 here.
Yeah, she's an hour ahead of me. I'm on Central Time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what time is it where you at now, Genesis?
It's 7:05.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you the same time I am. I'm 7:05.
So you guys are an hour ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
All right, I enjoy both of you ladies, and I do wellness basically every day on something. But on Wednesday, I like to talk about different topics like we did today. So y'all are all welcome, and we'll stay connected with one another. It was nice meeting you, Genesis.
It was very nice meeting you. Thank you so much for being so gracious and having me up because I'm a dog.
You're welcome. I'm sorry about the how the things went, but everybody enjoyed your conversation today. It was like everybody they liked your conversation. So you'll probably see some new people over there. So thank you, and you're always welcome.
Yeah. So
Have a blessed night.
yeah, thank you for having me up. And listen, streaming is a work in progress. It never goes
Woo,
smoothly. So something will always pop up. So
I know I'm still learning.
and kudos to you for coming back and having a part 2. So thank you so much.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
take care. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's give Genesee her flowers, y'all. Let's give Genesee and Janine some flowers, everybody. Everybody deserve their flowers. Janine, man, you gonna have to hook up, girl. We gonna have to hook up. And it was good seeing you because I know how things probably have been with the loss of your dad. And we're gonna be all right, Janine. We're gonna be all right. God gonna continue to watch over us. And he knows what we're trying to do with our families. And like they always say, he will not put no more on us than we can bear. So we just have to just always remember to, you know, we love hard. We love hard. We love our families hard. And we try to make the right decision. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And yes, we enjoyed you too, Genesee. We enjoyed you too. And yeah, I was just saying I'm gonna do next Wednesday. I'm gonna try to wrap up mental health. Mental health should be talked about anytime, but May is observed for mental health. So next Wednesday, I'm gonna do more talking to end this month. It's two more weeks in this month. I will be doing. This is episode 3 here. I'll do. No, this is episode 2. I'll do episode 3 next week. People gonna come up and share how they feel about mental health. I use my platform for what I just did today. Have people up share their opinions about things like mental health and self-care, and that is important, y'all. That is very important. Like she said, self-care is not selfish. Self-care is part of our life, just like mental health is part of our life. Cause you're dealing with schizophrenic or if you're bipolar or you have anxiety or PSTD. People try to label you as being crazy, but those are your emotions. Those are things that you're dealing with, and you have to find your way. Like I had to find a way to keep from being so overwhelmed, but it still happens. You have a great night too, but it still happens. But I have came a long way with this anxiety. I be saying the battle is not mine, it's the Lord. And I know he won't put no more on me than I can bear. And when it comes to my parents, I know when that decision comes, I will make the right decision for both of them. But they're where they still can say, I ain't going nowhere, or these minds, or like they told me, long as they're in their right mind to say what they don't want to do, we can't make them unless and it get to the point where you don't have no choice but to put them in homes. But that is still my last option for both of my parents. But it get hard, y'all. Like yesterday was one of those days. I felt like saying, "Woo," but I I can't. I don't want to do that to my mom because I feel like she'll give up even more. So we just gonna make her comfortable at home, do the thing that she like to do, give her what she want, and just have her be comfortable. And that's about all we can do when a person 84 years old dealing with dementia. She can't really walk. She can't walk at all. Put it like that. She can't walk at all. Only thing she can do is tell us, cuss us out and tell us what she ain't gonna do and stuff like that. And my dad, he gonna be my dad regardless. However I try, he like, he try to be acting like I'm his mama. No, I'm just his daughter that really love and concern. But I hope everybody has enjoyed this show. I hope that the people that are listening, I hope that you can get something out of what we talked about. Um, the things that we deal with mentally, it's serious. People have their moments, they have their days. Because I know I have my days. And those days when I feel like I just need some alone time, I get my alone time. I just try not to just don't be on social media. Sometimes you have to have that peace of mind. It feels good to have a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to have a peace of mind. When I say a peace of mind, I mean when you take that time for yourself and get in your quiet moment, have your quiet space for yourself. Yes. She brightened up our chat today, didn't she, y'all? She seemed like she real smart. I can tell she know a little something about some health and different things like that. And I'm glad that I can connect to people like her, because the things that I don't know, another YouTube creator can tell me. And it ain't nothing wrong with telling a person, look, we could collab together. I'm just gonna go and finish out this hour right here. 9 more minutes. I'm just gonna go and finish. I don't know if DOM's still alive. Hey, Tuber Chat, how are you doing? You doing okay? I'm okay. I'm trying to rebuild. I'm trying to rebuild again. You probably already heard YouTube took my monetization and my members. They said something about reuse content. I guess when I first started on YouTube, I didn't know all the rules, and they got so many rules now. I mean, you're not scared to post anything. That's why I do most of all the talking now. I don't share no other clips about nothing else. I'm just gonna just talk from the heart about things that I've been talking about, but I just won't show no other thing from any other platform. So yes, YouTuber Chat, I'm gonna have to come back to visit you. I got to get my hours back up. So that's why I've been trying to do more live streams now. And maybe one day I get my monetization back. But in the meanwhile, I'm just going to keep on moving forward. That's Tuber Chat, y'all. If you have a channel, he does do different. He have ways of, yes. Yeah, I was one. I'm one of them they got. But I'm like, wow. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't know about that was they to me they looked at stuff I did 3 years ago. But since I lost my membership 2 weeks ago, it was devastating. And you know how hard I worked over here, Tuber Chat. But I said, hopefully I get it back sooner or later. Yeah, maybe I will, but I just said what's for me, I'll be for me. I try not to let it stress me out, but it did hurt. It did hurt when it first happened. Cause I'm like, wow, I've been working hard over here. I had like 17 members. I mean, it was, but I thank God that the people that was still with me when I was monetized, they're still with me today, because it wasn't all about the money to me. What really got me is that how much hours I put in on this channel. And once they take your monetization, they take half of your hours with them. So it's a process. Yeah, I get it back, Miss Key, I guess when it's my time. But until then, I just have to keep moving forward and keep sharing this content to help lift myself and others. And today was one of those days. I said I had a good show. I want to thank my guests again for coming over. I will continue to keep putting out positive content. But I'll just be careful what I put out. But I'm just gonna continue to be who I am. Yes. You're right, Miss Key. You're right about that. So is Mom still alive? I'm going to and check her out. Yep. But anyway, you guys, let me see. Tomorrow, I know I gotta go to my granddaughter's graduation. She's graduating from kindergarten. I'm gonna do my high knee. I'm gonna do that probably in a recording. But I'm still helping my daughter with some things. But okay. But yes, anybody that's dealing with mental health, just always remember you're not alone. And if you're going through anything, if you're feeling isolated or feeling sad, or you're going through some things, that try to talk to someone, try to reach out to someone if you're comfortable talking to them. Like Janine, she opened up today. She told us a lot of things that she probably, another person probably wouldn't say. She's grieving her father and she's going through with her family, trying to make sure that they make the right decision for her mom. And I can relate to that because I'm going through the same thing. Yesterday was one of those days I just felt like, what should I do? What should I do? But I prayed last night and I asked God to show me the way to make the right decision for my mom, for my dad, because when you having somebody else life and you have to make a decision for them, you want to make sure that you make the right decision because that'll probably affect me if I don't do the right thing for my parents. So I prayed last night. Yesterday was yesterday. Today is a different day. I feel better today. I got with my family and we gonna do the right thing. It ain't no one. When you have a big family, no one person shouldn't have all the responsibility. Not if you have a big family. But it happens like that. Some people don't want to pull their load. They rather put everything on the person that they think, well, she got it, they got it. But it don't work like that all the time because it's mentally drained people when they have to do those kind of things. That's why I told my family, is this gonna be a family thing? We do this together. One person should have to have all the pressure on them. And I let my feelings got with me yesterday, so I feel better today. I pray. When I pray and ask God to help lift me and help give me the strength to be able to be prepared for the next day, I know He's listening. So today I feel pretty good. I got on up and did what I have to do, but I like to have my mind at a good mindset. I don't like to be stressed. I don't like to be pressured by anything. I just want to be able to just live one day at a time and just do what I can do. Cause that's all we can do, y'all. That's all we can do. It just take one day at a time. Yep. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Genesis. She's a very positive person. I was looking at some of her videos over there, and she get right to the point. It don't take a whole lot to get your message out. It don't take a whole lot. You don't have to do all the rah-rah to get attention out here. Just be who you are. Be your original self. And that's what YouTube said they want. Original people. But that's what the email they said. Don't use reuse content. So I don't think it's another Georgia girl out there. If y'all it's another Georgia girl out there, y'all better let me know. It's some Georgia girls out there, but I'm thinking now Georgia girl, every woman like me. I'm just talking, but I'm for real. I know my content. That's all we can do. I have enjoyed everybody. Tomorrow I gotta go to my little granddaughter graduation. I probably put out some uploads tomorrow. It all depends on what time we get back. But y'all continue to have a blessed night. Shout out to everybody that came on the panel. Thank y'all. Genesee One, DOM, Janine. I love my chat, my moderators. Thank y'all for running the chat. Cause y'all know Georgia girl get it talking sometimes. I don't be knowing what going on in that chat. But I trust my moderators, and I have some good moderators down there. They know when I be talking. Sometimes I peep in the chat, but they know how I am over here. They know if anybody come in being disrespectful, what we do, we give them the boot. But my chat, it be running pretty good. So I thank God for the ones that came back with me on part 2. I know it's late, and a lot of y'all probably getting ready to eat or probably just gonna relax the rest of the night. On that note, y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay what? Prayed up. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.